welcome to this video. My name's Julie Kettlewell and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK, and I'm going to share with you how I have coloured this image. I'm not going to make the card, I'm just going to share with you how I've coloured the image in. It's the Ornate style, the large floral display from the Ornate style, and I've used the following colours: Old Olive, light and dark for the leaves, Seaside Spray, Daffodil Delight and Rococo Rose, and I've also used the colour lifter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some explanation, and then I'm going to speed up the video so that it's not too long. I'm going to start with the leaves, and what I do as a general rule is I'm going to start with, I'll just keep checking that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to start with this leaf here that's got like the flower over the top, and as a general rule I want you to think that those petals are over the leaf, so they're going to create some shadow. So I'm going to go around all my leaves that have potentially sort of have shadow over them, if that, I hope that makes sense, and go in there with that. Now this one doesn't really have any shadow, so I'm just going to colour sort of the base of it with the dark Old Olive. So they've all been coloured in with the dark Old Olive, and then I'm going to take the light Old Olive. Oh, just to let you know, I have been using the nib end or the bullet end rather than the brush end. I'm now going to go over what I've coloured with the light one and blend this. And you can see that you get the blend there. I'm going to do that for all the other leaves. Okay, so I've now coloured all the leaves, and what I'm going to do, this is an option if you want to, you can then go back with the dark one and add a little bit more. I'll just do it on a couple of them and make it even darker. So I'll just show you, and then go back over it with the light and drag that ink through, and then you get even more of a contrast. I hope that makes sense. Then what I like to do is take this colour lifter, the white pen, and just run it along the tips of the leaves to take a bit of the ink away. You can also use it like I made a mistake there and went over the line. Okay, so they're the leaves done. Now I'm going to work on the big flower, and I'm going to take the dark Rococo Rose, and again I'm using the tip end, and what I'm going to do here is same sort of rule, have a think about where the shadow is, and like that petal is hanging over there, so there'll be some shadow there. Then I'm going to take the light Rococo, and like with the same as the leaves, I'm going to then pull the ink to the edge of the petals. Okay, I do think my Rococo Rose, I realised this yesterday's running out. It's been well loved, so I'm just going to leave that for now and lay it flat for a bit. I think I need to order a new Rococo, but you get the idea there. Again, you can go in and take some of the ink from the tips of the petals with your colour lifter. Okay. Right, for the daisies, I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight just for the centre. At the bottom I'm going to do some dark like that. Again, all the colouring today I'm doing using the brush, not the brush, the nib. Okay. Now these ones, I wanted a look where they weren't all coloured in fully. So I'm going to use the same sort of theory, whereby looking at the shadow, but if in doubt, I'm just going to do a little bit of shadow around the. I don't want them to be too blue. I suppose that's what I'm trying to say. More of a hint of blue. So that was the dark. I'm going to go over with the light, and I'm not colouring the whole petal in on purpose. That might mess with some people's heads a little bit, but I think it makes the flower look a bit more realistic. Don't forget to do the stems. There we go. Let's see if my pen. I'll come back to that. Got a little bit of life left in it, but I do think I need to order a new one. And then finally, I'm going to do the smaller flowers. Now these, I'm going to do the centres. This is quite dark for Daffodil Delight, so I wouldn't go too heavy with it. What I like to do is just go around. I'm going to try something different with these. I'm just going to go around like that, around the. You can do the shadow thing that I was doing, but what I'm going to do is I'm then going to pull the ink from around like this and pull it to the edges, but not quite go to the edges of the flower. So you've got like an ombre. I think that's a nice technique. Like a circular motion. Okay, and there you have your coloured in ornate style stamp. I've not gone, you can, if you want to, go around the yellow ones with the colour lifter again to make them less yellowy. And I hope that helps you to make a card like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.